What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up and Chat. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle.
Hey, and it's your co-host Rick Masters. Y'all know what it is. Hope y'all doing good out there.
Yes.
Everybody, the NBA season has started October 19th. We got the shirts. The Pull Up Podcast basketball shirts. Hey, $25 a pop. We got the white tanks, the regular white shirts, the black, the red. Ladies, y'all welcome to buy some too. Hit me and B Jizzle up in our DMs at Rick Masters 23 for me, and everywhere else Rick Masters. B Jizzle, back to you.
Yes, sir. Like my boy said, NBA season is starting on October the 19th. This past Tuesday, we had some exciting basketball. Before we get started, you know what I'm saying, go to our social media page, Instagram, the Pull Up _. Follow me on my Instagram page, B Jizzle, BJIZZLE. Follow my co-host Rick Masters at Rick Masters 23, and follow us on our Facebook where you can catch our live shows. And continue going on our YouTube and Spotify to have our weekly Sunday shows, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you know what I'm saying, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Let's get it popping, bro. Tell me what you think about this first week with the Golden State Warriors. What did you see from their 2 wins against the Lakers and the Clippers? A little bit positive and negative.
Well, the first thing I will say about the Golden State Warriors is that I got to agree with you, BJ. They are definitely going to be the dark horse. I always assumed that these guys were going to be good, but I didn't know they were going to come out so aggressively and so ready. But positive-wise, they seem fearless. Even though the Clippers obviously are more imposing and stronger, they didn't care. They fought them tooth and nail. Even though everybody expected the Lakers to be more talented and overpower them, they didn't care. They stuck with the Lakers through the whole 3 quarters, all the way up to the 4th quarter, where they kind of had a 12-point lead. And they also beat the Lakers with more free throws. I think they were 25 out of 30. And Curry, oh my God, looks ready. Negative-wise, the only thing I have to say is that they're probably not as imposing as other teams like the Clippers and teams that are bigger than them. But to be honest with you, with that offensive set, it doesn't matter, bro. But what do you think?
First thing is first, you know what I'm saying, give it to the Warriors. You know, they are the dark horse of the NBA. People who do not know what a dark horse is, think of a horse that comes out of nowhere. The Warriors coming to this season, there's a lot of questions, you know, without Klay Thompson, them being with Steph Curry, not making the playoffs last season. A lot of questions were intact. Last season, when they played in that playing game against LeBron and the Lakers, I knew at that point that they were going to come in next season ready to go. They move the ball very well. They shoot the 3 ball. They have championship DNA. They love playing with one another. They're going to come in with a lot of energy this season, and they're going to shock a lot of teams in the playoffs. Now, what happened this week? They played the Lakers at home. They played the Lakers on the road, and they beat them, I believe, I want to say by 8 points. I don't know the exact score, but they did beat them convincingly. But
they beat them by 7.
By 7 points, right. So The thing with that game when they had against the Lakers, Steph Curry played like trash. He had 20 points, and I believe he went 5 for 19 from the field, had 10 rebounds, 10 assists. That's not Steph Curry in a nutshell. And you don't have Klay Thompson, and you have, you know, not really much guys like shooting at a high clip. You know, they got Jordan Poole on that team. They got Damian Lee, Festus Ezeli. They got Andre Iguodala. They had contribution, but there was nothing in the stat sheet that really blew my mind on how the Warriors lost that game. LeBron and AD had 30 points apiece. You know what I mean? Like the Lakers had their best players played very well, and you still end up losing to a team that doesn't have Klay Thompson, their second option, and then you have the best player, Steph Curry, on their team, who pretty much didn't really even show up. So how do you lose that game? But then they go against the Clippers, and Steph Curry, I already knew he was going to come out with a bang. The dude had 25 points in the first quarter, went 9 for 9 from the field, 5 for 5 from the 3. I'm watching him play, bro. I just love watching Steph Curry play. Even if he's playing against one of my teams, he's a guy that you have to appreciate when it comes to basketball. Now, let me give you a little bit more emphasis. How do you feel like the Warriors down the line are going to be looking?
Down the line, man, I feel like as long as they keep that offensive tempo that they have, which is obviously keep the ball moving, course, the players are moving, the confidence and Poole and players like that, Looney, like you could tell that this Warriors team, they always had a strong chemistry, BJ, but it's almost like they're back for vengeance. You know what I mean? If it's a type of vibe where it's like people have been sleeping on them because Thompson got hurt, KD left. So I think I can't speak for the players on that team, but it's almost a sense and vibe of like, you guys think we got put out in that turn-in play that playoff, but we gonna come back and show y'all that we are still the top contending team. And I feel like they're riding with that vibe. Curry is showing you who he's always been. Draymond Green is still Draymond Green. Like I said, when Thompson come back, I know they're gonna find some type of way to put him back in that offense, even though, I have my theories and thoughts on maybe how he would, play off of injuries that he had, but I think they'll be just fine. But man, BJ, that offense that they have, and I don't see another offense in the NBA like them, that offense is going to carry them down the line very well. It is going to make them very effective just as long as nobody gets hurt. But what do you think?
I mean, with Klay Thompson, let me talk a little bit about him. Klay Thompson, the thing about him, he can fit in any offense, right? So he moves out the ball very well. He can shoot the three ball, come off screens, come off curls. So he's going to fit right back in. As a matter of fact, the top 75 list came out this week, and there were some people who feel like they got snubbed, and Klay Thompson was one of them. So as a competitor that he is, I already know he's looking like, you know what, they thought I'm not a top 75 player. All right, I'm going to show y'all this season. And he's going to look great coming back this year. I think he's aiming to come back in December, which is gives him more than plenty of time to be ready for the playoffs. Now, on the defensive end, we'll see with that Achilles and, the ACL injury, how he's going to come back with that. But I feel like he's not going to miss a beat. I feel like he's going to be a very, very annoying asset to other teams when they have to face him. Because now that you got Jordan Poole there, who's another splash brother, Klay Thompson, he gets just as hot as Steph Curry, which is ridiculous. Dude had, I think, 37 points in one quarter. In a quarter. You know what I'm saying? So people don't even have game highs at 37. So for you to have that in one quarter just shows the marksmanship that he has on the court. And I expect the Warriors to be, I wouldn't be surprised if they make the Western Conference Finals. I think they're going to be a top 3 seed. I think they're going to come out with vengeance in the bank. And that's what I have to say about that, bro. What else you got to add?
Hey, man, the only thing I got to add is that we got to watch out for Curry as every team should. But I think Curry is really coming back.